Management and Sciences. I'm happy to be part of this. As you know, I don't have much presentation here. I just want to have a kind of probably interactive kind of session rather. To start with, I'd like to explain to you just briefly about what we are, so you'll be able to understand. I'm working as a senior consultant in Karnataka Innovation and Technology Society. There's a society under Department of Electronics, IT, PT, and SMT. This is basically an implementing agency where we have programs and schemes to support startups, industry, and academia for in the area of technology-based area. So that is what we do, and we have various policies for that, which gives basis for promoting or coming out as a lot of schemes and programs. Like we have biotechnology policy. Ours is the first state to come with the policy way back in 2000. Similarly, we have information technology policy. Again, it is the first we had way back in 1999, 98, 99. Then we have Karnataka startup policy, again the first in the country to have a startup policy, again in the year, in the year 2015. Then we have electronics manufacturing related policy. Then we have what is known as engineering R&D policy. These are the policies we have under which we support many industries and startups in patent registration, as well as in generating what is known as patent portfolio. As you know that patent for any commercial organization is very important. At the same time, even for academia, for that matter, it's important to have the patent covered for some of the novel or innovative, whatever innovative ideas you have come out with, or innovative process you have come out with. It's important for all of you to cover patent for that. Not because it's because it is required in terms of when you want to go for commercialization, where when you want to transfer the technology to a commercial organization, they may ask a lot many questions, and you need to have some what you call the patent, so that you know you can go and talk to them in a manner such that when tomorrow somebody wants to either what do you say, copy it, or they want to replicate it. So you have some fair advantage in telling the industry that whatever patent or whatever innovation you have brought out, so that is worth what you call it's so the moment you say it is patent, you know it is not, it's not normal. You have come out with something new. That is the basic criteria. The second thing is, again, we usually in our technology we talk about you come out with faster, cheaper, and better. These are the three areas where everybody works with. And some of the innovations are incremental. It is good for us to go forward, but there are some innovative, very, very disruptive technologies. So when you go to the market, you need to have certain advantage for being innovative. So keeping all this in mind, what we have done is basically we have two policies under which we provide support for the patent reimbursement. The one is the Karnataka startup policy. Here, it's basically we support startups, especially people who have incubated in government of Karnataka supported incubators, where the startup who are incubated in, as I told you, in the incubator, they can file the patent, and we before the patent is even granted or something like that, we reimburse the cost incurred by them. The second we have is in the biotechnology policy, wherein we provide patent reimbursement. Again, for all these things, I'll tell you what is the amount after telling about the policy, how we're supporting it. Under biotechnology policy, also we support industry, biotech industry especially, who have registered with us. For them, we provide a patent reimbursement. And in electronic manufacturing policy, also we have patent reimbursement. For all the under all the three, we provide up to 2 lakh rupees for Indian patent, and 10 lakh rupees, up to 10 lakh rupees for international patent on one subject matter. That is the one. And here, what happens now that you can see the difference. So when we are offering under BT policy, we provide reimbursement as a reimbursement only after the patent has been granted. Both even in case of electronics manufacturing policy, we provide the same thing, that after the patent has been granted. But under startup policy, what we have done is we are giving before the patent has been granted. So the idea here is to support startups who have started a new company, come out with innovative ideas, so that when they start filing patent and when they start working on it. So there's a requirement, startups have difficulty even mobilizing funds also. So keeping that point of view, we are providing this facility wherein we provide the moment you file the patent, we provide the patent reimbursement to that. And here what we do basically is that we provide up to 75% of the patent reimbursement claimed. The balance 30% we provide after the patent has been granted. So here it's up to the startup to claim either after the filing, immediately after filing, or you can even claim after, for example, after the patent has been granted. So either way, we provide them the reimbursement. Suppose in case, we have a what you call a kind of how many patents can be reimbursed and all those. We can go on filing patents and we cannot go on funding. Everybody knows about it. So now what we have done is under the policy, each policy, they can have maximum 5 patent reimbursement is possible. During the policy period, what we say is not even, because policy period is around 5 years normally. So based on some reasons, it may get extended by another 1 or 2 years. No, that's a max it can happen. But under the policy period or under single policy, what we say, so we can any startup or any industry client can claim up to 5 patent reimbursement on different subject matter. That is very important. If it's something relative, probably you may have to look at it and we may say no. But if it's a different subject matter, so we do consider and we are provided. And actually we are provided to a lot many companies so far, both under startup as well as under industry. I don't have full data here, but I can tell you that a good number of startups, almost we can say we have spent almost more than 1 crore or something we are reimbursed already. Again, here what happens now, so not many people know about the importance of patent. I'm sure this program for last few days, what you have heard, how important to cover the intellectual property of the innovations, what you have come out with. It's how important to not only to cover the patent, but also how you can monitor. I don't know how many, if you had a session where monetization was also spoken about. If not the case, probably you have to look at how you can monetize also. For that, what happens now, this what I spoke to you about basically is about the patent reimbursement. And apart from this, we have both state as well as center as lot many patent facilitation cell. And obviously, yesterday some of them must have spoken to you. We have patent facilitation cell at Bangalore Bioinnovation Center, which is one of our incubator center. So where if some of you want to have some support or you want to have some help, so we have a patent facilitation cell there. So apart from that, we have patent facilitation cell from Karnataka Science and Technology Council also. So that is in IAC campus. So they provide the patent facilitation cell. And apart from that, some other, like FICCI also has a center where they provide the facility. But all these are talking about facilitation. Basically, what they do is they help you in doing a PRR search, or they help you in probably filing a provisional patent to that extent. But patent filing, patent maintenance, or patent trying to, after filing, coordinating with the patent office is all requires a lot of efforts. In terms of you need a lot of expertise in that. So a lot many patent attorney firms are there in both in Bangalore as well as in other places. And apart from that, what DST has done is Startup India has done is they have identified some of the experts, individual experts, and that list is available in the Startup India portal. You can just Google patent agent and under Startup India, you get a big list of individual patent attorneys who have passed or who have passed the test to file a patent and all those things. So you don't have to go to a big firm. You can even avail the facility from an individual patent agent. You can, and then take the help to file the patent. Then other also, and you yourself can also file a patent. It's not necessary that you need to hire an agent also. But most of the time, because patent filing is basically related something akin to like a court case. So you need to contest some things. You need to give more information when people ask. So keeping that point of view, you may require expertise. Definitely, you need to have one. I would suggest you to definitely talk to people who have expertise and take the help to draft a correct patent. Because see, after doing everything, at the end of the day, if you don't get patent, and because of small nuances, and your competitor likes to take advantage of it, so all those problems are there. For that reason, we are supporting startups with these kind of patent support system, and industry also we provide a lot of support. The very idea is to generate intellectual property within the state, and make sure that that translates into a product or a services, so that the state economy also, I mean, it contributes to the state economy. And DBT, Department of Biotechnology, and the Department of Science and Technology, they do have their own patent facilities. Sir. In case you have a DBT project or a DST project, you can write to these facilitation cell, and they help you to file patents in different countries. And because only difference is that the DBT, the facilitation cell, they decide whether to support you or not. Because even though it is a project, under project it has been funded, and when something generates from the project only, they take it up and then support you. But if you are doing individually, they may not support you. So in that case, what we DBT again has come out with this technology. I mean, what we have is once a TTO. We have Technology Transfer Organization. So DBT has set up already 5 technology transfer organization all over India. So luckily we have one in Bangalore. This is managed by Center for Cellular and Molecular Platform, that is CCAM. It's in Hebbal area in the GKVK. So there, what industry anyway, they can always look into hire people, or they can always look into how they want to get patent attorney support. But for academia, so these TTOs, what they do is they help you out from the prior art to the filing. And in case you are not able to, say for example, don't have money, if the patent is very good and it is worth patenting for, because you have to look at from the point of view of the national interest. If it's of national interest and it's very important that patent has to be filed, they even fund you to that extent also. And they have services like payout search, provisional patent filing, complete patent application. And they have then another part is that you are academic institute, and you are keen to commercialize your technology by, and you don't know where to do, how to do. These TTOs, they help you in that also. And they even help you in drafting, and suppose you have to agreement, you have to enter into some licensing agreement with an industry for commercializing your technology, commercializing your patent. So they'll help you out. So I recommend, and obviously this TTO is meant for whole of Karnataka, and there are 5. And if you Google, you will know they are in, I think they are one in Chandigarh is there, and one thing Pune is also there. So if anybody is from outside Karnataka, probably you can Google it, you will get it. You just have to Google technology transfer organizations and supported by DBT, you will get the details. And what they do basically is that they are looking for people, I mean, they are interested to tie up with academic institutes. They want to enter into MOU kind of thing, so that they can work closely with you. And some of the charges are very, very minimal. I mean, obviously they have to charge because it has to be sustainable. They have been funded for certain part of it, and for becoming sustainable, and it's very important that they need to charge some of their activities. And for in that matter, they are ready to tie up with all the academic institutes. If any of the academic institutes are interested, please do approach. We can just Google. You can just visit the CCAM website, and you can Google TTO. You get the details, and if you want, I can share after some time the details also. I request you, all of you, to do avail this facility. See, as such, you should understand that there are not many schemes and programs to support patent here. Most of them are supported in terms of after the patent has been granted. But during the process, there are very less numbers. It is very important for you to plan, because patent filing is one part, getting patent is one part, and commercializing or maintaining it is another part. So unless you plan for yourself, and in many a case, a technology will be there where you need to have 2-3 covered patents. So that's why we say portfolio. So in that case, you need to plan for properly, so that your money resource is very important. And if in case there are any heads of organizations here who are participating, it's very important that they support the faculty and the student if possible, if they have some ideas which they want to cover patent. So they need to support. As I told you, funding is not easy in patenting. Whatever patent you have, because all will not agree for whatever you say. I mean, mine is innovative. I want to do it. All those things. Some all will not may agree. So in that case, what you need to do basically is, if you think that is very important, please file a provisional patent, bare minimum patent. I'm sure the experts who spoke to you earlier would have suggested to you. Then try to talk to people and see commercially who is important, who is interested to take up the technology. Probably you can tie up with them and then work with them to what you call to have probably a kind of joint patent or assign your patent later on. And that's where the TTOs who come into picture to guide you across how you can leverage the patent or the innovations what we have in terms of licensing them, so that you both mean you get benefited at the end of the day. In terms of probably what happens that based on the innovation idea or innovation steps what you have, the industry may also be interested to tie up with you, and they want to do they want to collaborate with you. So you again will be struggling what kind of terms and conditions should be there in the agreement, how it has to happen. So all those things, these patent facilitation cell will help you out. uh, Please feel free to talk to them. You don't have to be afraid. Obviously, it is all supported by one form or other the government organizations. So all the systems will be in place, and I'm sure you all will get benefited by this. And if you want more information, please do write to us. The organizers have our contact details, and anytime we are available for you. And if you have questions, I'll take it up.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Balasubramanian. Here, from my side, on behalf of participants, I would like to pose 2 or 3 questions, and later we can take questions from the thing. The entire participation is we have gamut of students, head of the institutions, and at the same time we have individual people who are working as faculty or also in the industry, because it has been a very unique kind of a team who is attending from past 10 days this kind of entire scientific communication, including research publications and patent publications. Many of them are not aware that patenting need to be, before patenting they should not be presenting it anywhere, but after patenting it is a public issue, it will be published in the domain. Here what the problem what we face is, first thing, we think that it is a very expensive affair. If you just think about paying money to them, it will be just 1,000 or 2,000 rupees fees, that's what you have to pay. But while drafting the patent, if you are not very good in drafting the patent, you might lose your patent forever. That is why you need to take the help of an attorney who will be charging like a Skype. That is where we are getting difficulty. In any policy, even in BT policy, you have an opportunity for only a startup or a company to file to go for this grant utilization. As an individual, being a faculty, being a beneficiary, as a scientist, if I want to go for an individual patent, that provision of funding them is not there as far as I know. If you have any information regarding this, I would like to explain to the participants so that they will get benefit.
Yeah, as you know, yourself have been inventor, and it's very difficult to get a support for an individual, because the very reason is that, so individual as such, whether it is whether to commercialize or scale up the technology what has been developed, it's not easy, and there should be a need for some kind of legal entity. It can be an academic institute, it can be a company, or it can be an industry or something like that. So you need to have that kind of a system for somebody to support. The reason being that because see, whatever support is coming is all coming from the public funds, which everybody knows about it. I don't have to specially say about it. So when there's a lot of there is some kind of checks and balances has to be happening. So in the process, what happens if the individual incremental is coming, individual innovations are coming, yes, they do coming, but there are other organizations like DST has some means to support it, but I don't have exactly details. But there are other organizations which has been asked to look into grassroots innovations. Organizations like Honeybee and other people, who are helping these people to cover patent and design. Everything is happening, but not at a great extent. But supporting individually is somewhat difficult as far as my knowledge goes, and not many are there. But even if you're an individual inventor, individual investigator, and you have a government projects, then there's a chance that you will be supported by DBTDS and other organizations. That provision is there. But as such, somebody individual going and I just want to do it, slightly very difficult to support. You need to have an institutional support. It can be an academia, it can be an industry, or it can be other organization. But individually, I don't think we have any program for that. But probably we can expect few programs to come, but I'm not sure in near future something coming up like that.
Okay. Another thing is when I observed in other countries like Japan and other places, this filing a patent is not as difficult as it is in India. It has been online, immediately accepted, because those countries give a lot of importance for patenting. Here, a lot of discouragement is happening in India. I want your opinion regarding this. Being in a place where it is happening, and maybe our voice can be heard through you to Department of ITBT, where why can't we have a separate think tank where it will be encouraged and awareness is being spread. Recently, actually, we have conducted one awareness program with the help of patent office like central government. They came forward and they conducted this awareness campaign. It is free of cost, and they have given the certificates to all the participants also. When this kind of facilities are there, those things are not being clearly used by the people because it is not spread to the people. Similar kind of a patent awareness campaigning can be done by ITBT, because in BT and IT, patenting is really very, very, very important, and especially with the point of view of Karnataka per se. If you can help us out, we will put forward, and if you can make our voice heard with the ministry or ITBT department, it will be of great help to all the participants here.
Yeah, that's a good suggestion. But the thing is, like, patenting doesn't come under state; it comes under central. I know not. I thought maybe many of the participants would have, many of the experts would have suggested you already. But see, it's already the patent office has been streamlined, and lot many what you call patent examiners has been appointed. And now, just a few months back, they reduced the cost of the patent filing for academic institute drastically. Now it is almost, I think they made it almost 50 to 70%. They have reduced it. It's very, very nominal now. I don't have any data, but it's already there. Notification has already been issued. All academic institutes are eligible to avail a reduced patent filing cost. This is only to encourage academic institute to file patent. I am sure, I know a few of the experts who spoke must have explained this part, but if not the case, you can please visit website of Commerce and Industry Department. It's already been done. A notification has been issued. All academic institute also has been made eligible to have a reduced fee for filing patents. That is one part. Second part is that regarding the fastness, it has been hastened, and especially for startups who, some of the recognized startups and Startup India who have been registered, all those things, the patent process has been hastened, and we have instances of startups getting patent granted within 6 months from the date of filing. So there's what is known as priority processing, especially for startups. So if any of you are a company-based startup and you are looking at hastening your process, there is option for you. You can always avail it. Systems are improving, and there are every chances that some few must have had some difficulty filing patent and all those things. But things are definitely changing. A lot many people. As I told you, infrastructure is being developed by the government of India, And we here at, though we don't have any direct, what do you say, direct, responsibility or connection with to improve on it. So we do are talking to people, especially somebody who, especially, see, we're talking startup more here because, see, that's where the innovation is coming up. It's not that, it's not that other sector is not coming. The reason why you are pushing startup is basically, it's going to help in many aspects, including, improving the economy at the same time, improving the employment, all those things. So, and startups
I'm
are.
sorry to interfere in between, Dr. Balasubramaniam. This is when you are talking about this startup, when you compare yourself with China and other Western countries, where more patents are coming from the teaching fraternity individually, and later these things will be licensed to industries. That's where academy and industry gap is being bridged drastically in those countries. Here it is, we are working in isolation, where faculty, they don't, first of all, they are not aware of this entire situation, and being in one job where they can do lot of research and innovation, because startups will be in business, they will be very, if they want to take a license, for example, at Padma Shri Institute of Management and Sciences, we have 2 or 3 patents which we are having it as an individual again, because these things need to be licensed to, they can, startups can take a license of these things and do it. Startups cannot invest on research because research is an expensive process. Here you should definitely think as a person individually, or as a representative who is there in this, you should encourage faculty. Faculty cannot become a startup in many cases, especially in Indian scenario.
Yeah, that's true. Point taken. But like as I told you, we have TTOs now, which you can utilize it, and government has reduced the fee for the academic inventors. So these are the things. Something which has been coming out. When I think it's time. I know we can always think of some program schemes to support academic, but the thing is, like, see, it is again the question of how we want to go about. So we'll definitely probably can look into it, but let's see. We'll probably a good forum maybe there. We'll probably speak to them. But right now, I would suggest you to avail the facility already extended in terms of reduced fee for academic institute in filing the patents, as well as the services provided by facilitation cell, like what we have in Bangalore Bioinnovation Center and CCamp, where we have a TTO. So all these things can be availed, and I'm sure in the long run it will be. We can start from here, and we can probably in long run maybe some of those few more programs may come up.
Yeah, it would be great. Even monetization, during monetization also, a hand holding is being given for the faculty who is having patents.
Yeah.
But this, I see maybe participants may be having many questions. I just gave you some time. If you have questions, you can raise your hand, or you can type in the chat box, or raise your hand, and we will unmute you. This chat box is enabled, Dr. Indu or Nutana, or they have to raise their hand?
It is open, ma'am.
It is open. Venu raised his hand. Please unmute him. Venu.
You can go ahead, Venu.
He's unmuted.
He's not there now.
He's not there now. Okay. Any other
faculties there? They can ask.
Any other questions?
Yeah, I just got this for education institution amendment. As I told you, for new application filing, it's just 1,600. It was earlier 8,000 rupees. And for expected examination, earlier it was 60,000 rupees. Now it is 8,000 rupees. Okay, you can see the drastic cost reduction that has happened. And this is especially for academic institutes.
Okay, thank you for that information. Participants see the encouragement what government is giving, get into this kind of patenting and go aggressively. If you don't do it, you are losing it forever. Don't concentrate only on publication. If it is a basic research, you can go for publication. If it is an applied research where it can be patented, please think about patenting. And the entire, all the speakers extended their help with respect to this kind of thing. You can directly contact them, or you can contact through us. We will provide you the platform where you can be in touch with them. If there are no questions, can we go ahead with the next program? Over to Nutana, you can.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.
Thanks for delivering an effective talk, sir, by explaining in detail about funding opportunities for patents. On behalf of our college, I thank you, sir, for accepting our invitation and delivering the talk. I'm sure everyone is encouraged and benefited by your talk, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you once again.
Yeah.
Now it's time to announce the winners for the competitions. As we have already announced, we had 3 competitions. One is e-poster competition. For that, 18 members have responded. The topic for that e-poster competition was pictorial scientific communication awareness about COVID-19 vaccination. Sahana, ma'am, I request you to play the video. Yeah, here's the video. You can pause here. So the winners, we have thank you for sharing the presentation by showing the e-posters. We have declared 3 winners for this competition. The first prize goes to Mr. Manish Kumar Gupta. And the second prize goes to Shubhada V. Hegde. The third prize, it's a tie. So we have given for two of them, Miss Arpita Rani VK, Srimati VHD Central Institute of Home Sciences. And the second person, Miss Pranavi MSc Biotechnology, Rama College. So congratulations for all the winners and the participants who have sent their posters.
So Sahana,
now, the second competition was Be a Best Science Communicator. The theme for that was COVID-19. COVID-19, they have sent a video, 4 to 5 minutes video. So, Sahana ma'am.
Actually, the student is going to talk now.
Okay. So student is going to talk. Over to
Anjali, if you
you.
are here, you can raise your hand.
Yes, she's there.
Yes, Anjali, you can.
Ma'am,
Right.
make her unmute, ma'am.
Yeah, she can.
Yeah, Anjali, you can go ahead.
Yes, ma'am. Uh, Good evening, everybody. My name is Anjali Rai. I am from MSc CND first year.
1 second, Anjali, can you switch on your video?
Ma'am, have to start the video.
Yes.
Your video, you know, currently can we see your face?
Yes, ma'am, you can.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Can I start, ma'am?
Yes, go ahead, Anjali.
Uh, so the topic is COVID-19. So what is coronavirus? The answer is simple. Sorry, ma'am. I'm getting. I'll start again. Sorry for that. So
Take your
the
time.
topic. Okay, ma'am. The topic is COVID-19. What is coronavirus? The simple answer is it is a contagious disease, means infectious disease that is caused by SARS-CoV-2 coronavirus 2. That stands for severe acute respiratory syndrome coronavirus 2. Uh, the disease is spreading worldwide with so many variants that have caused 5 million deaths across the world, uh, including our home, India. We have seen horrifying scenes. Uh, we have seen horrifying scenes everywhere, like people crying for oxygen and medication. But why is this disease spreading so much? The answer is due to lack of science communication. That leads to lack of knowledge and uh, and casual behavior towards the disease. We know we do not have modern medical equipment. We do not have modern medical facilities, but by practicing simple precaution, we can stop this disease. Like, ma'am, I want to say, show this. Like staying at home, social distancing, keeping our hand or hanky on our mouth while sneezing or coughing, washing our hands, sanitizing, and wearing masks, and most importantly, getting vaccinated. Yes, coronavirus vaccine do not make you completely safe, but make your immunity system strong. Due to unhealthy habits, our immunity system has become weak. This disease is more dangerous for people with cardiovascular disease, means disease related to heart, diabetes, cancer, HIV, and chronic respiratory disease, means lung disease. Now the good part. Now let's move to the good part. Uh, this disease has opened our eyes towards our roots, that is yoga. Uh, practicing yoga uh, Practicing yoga boosts your immunity and makes your body strong. COVID era is of three things, that is practicing yoga, wearing mask, and getting vaccinated. It is a mantra, or you can say a mool mantra, for living a healthy life and a healthy life. Living a happy life and a healthy life. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Anjali. So we have declared the winner for Best Science Communicator as Miss Anjali. The video you have seen. So congratulations, Anjali,
Thank you, ma'am.
for this competition and for attending this competition. Then the third competition we had was debate competition. Half an hour back, we had this competition. The topic was social media is a boon or ban with reference to COVID-19. For this, the winners are Soumya Shankar and Mr. Maltesh. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am, you're audible.
Yeah. The winners for debate competition are Soumya Shankar and Mr. Maltesh. Congratulations, both of you.
And all
And
the
and all
participants.
the participants. Yeah. Priya Day, we know you're not well, so but she has sent the message that she's not able to join. Thank you so much. And we are declaring one more certificate. We declare best overall performer, Miss Anjali Rai. This is mainly based on attending on daily activities. She's participated in competitions and attended all the sessions. Thank you, Anjali.
And
We
activities.
the best, yeah, activities also. Thank you, Anjali. And you all will get the certificate within 15 working days. The certificates will be sent to you to your respective mail IDs. All the participants will also receive a participation certificate based on your feedback link every day. We anticipate feedback from the participant side. If anyone is interested to talk about the 10 days workshop that we had, please, you can raise your hand and we'll give you the chance to talk about the workshop that we have conducted.
Will motivate us to conduct many more like this.
Yes.
Somebody to talk now.
Yes. Nafisa Banu
Hello.
ma'am. Yeah, please go
Hello,
ahead,
good
ma'am.
evening. Hello, good evening to all of you. And I congratulate all the team of Padma Shri College of Science and Management, I think, if I'm not wrong. It is a very big congratulation to you for this successful workshop on like this topic is very demanding today. The topics included were really very interesting and very informating. Of course, the topics on IPR, that was very important. Then plagiarism, and then writing research report. We started with that. I really appreciate. I think I missed introducing myself first. I'm a gynecologist, and I have been in academic. Am I audible to you all?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Please go ahead, ma'am.
And I have been in academic. I'm teaching. I'm a professor right now, and in teaching I've been since '95. I have done my PG from Bengaluru, though I'm now at present I'm in Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh, teaching in a government college. And since I'm interested in this research topic, and my interest actually is in clinical trials. So I attended the writing research and all that reporting, then references. Was presently where I am, the college is only undergraduate. But since I have to update myself, so I keep attending such workshops and some such webinars and other things. It was really very informative for me. And within this short time, and the time which was like selected for the lectures delivery, it was also very convenient. Though at times I had some difficulty in attending the morning lectures, but evening I could manage to attend because I was at home at that time. such webinars or such conferences are really encourageable, and because the timings are really very suitable for all. Even students in the morning, they'll be attending the classes. So I really congratulate you all, because the speakers were really marvelous, their presentations, their deliberations, and of course the host college, you are very good and very well managed and organized webinar. It was really very fruitful for me. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, Dr. Nafisa. Actually, I'm really amazed to see you, people like you who are into medical profession attending this particular thing. I know that you are in a very, very demanding situation now. And I'm little curious that how you came to know about this webinar.
Yes, ma'am. Even I was thinking the same.
Nafisa, ma'am?
Yeah. No, please. Actually, this link was shared in our like alumni group of our college from NIUM.
Oh.
And I think maybe one of the person who is still in NIUM, maybe they are in touch with you, because the NIUM is in Karnataka, Bengaluru, of course. So
Okay.
maybe because this link was shared in our group, and we all have all those students, because NIUM is only PG college.
Okay.
So
Yes,
these
ma'am.
topics, they were of importance to all the students in the college and the passed outs and the related academic persons. So this was interesting to me, and I joined the link because this was really interesting for me.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah,
And we
Dr.
have one more. Yeah.
Dr. Ajish.
Yeah, Dr. Azizur Rahman, sir, you can unmute yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Good evening to all. Myself, Dr. Azizur Rahman from National Institute of Veterinary Medicine, Bengaluru. I am Assistant Professor in Department of Pathology, NIM Bengaluru. As Nafisa Banu ma'am said, we got a link from NIM alumni. Thank you all the sharing persons who are sharing links to us. I'm very much happy to give my feedback on short-term course, The Art and Science of Scientific Communication, on 18th, from 18th January to 28th January 2022, as organized by Padam Shri Institute of Management and Sciences. All participants and all organizing committee and members, I found this course really helpful. One of the most informative program I have ever attended. Thank you for organizing, and a very special thanks to the great speakers and organizers and all members. The program was thought-provoking and research-oriented. Really, it was a eye and mind-opening and mind-blowing presentations were there. There was a new point of view for researchers and PG scholars. All presentations were outstanding and encouraging to all the participants. Many things we learned. For example, I learned how to add the web references through Mendeley app, and how we will manage the how we will learn about the plagiarism and how we can remove the plagiarism. All the things we have learned by this informative workshop and short-term course. With these words, I conclude my feedback. Thanks a lot. Thank all the organization, all the organizing committee members. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Nutana, there are many messages.
Yes, ma'am. You want me to read out, ma'am? Before that, Soumya Shankar is also interested to give feedback, ma'am.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, ma'am.
Yeah, go ahead, Soumya.
Yeah, I'm a student of Padma Shri, as you all know, and I wanted to pursue MSc in CND, and also my dream has always been to publish papers, and research field is my main goal of interest. So the moment I stepped into this platform which is giving a lot of knowledge about this scientific communication. I got a lot of knowledge from this platform that you have organized for us. I got to know, as the previous person told, Mandalay was a huge help, and now I think about 10% of what I wanted to gain just only in these 8 days, I've been able to gain about 10% of what all questions I had. So I can imagine what the rest of my experience with Padmashri will be. I'm waiting for that to happen. So thank you so much. I'm very happy that I'm going to be associated with this institution. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, thank you, Soumya, for your feedback. There are some chat. Hitayu has
I would like to thank Dr. Muhib, and
Yes,
she's
ma'am.
the one who shared this link
Yes,
in
ma'am.
doctors group, so that it is the whole team of gamut of many doctors who attended this program. I feel this is a complete workshop, which is very apt to this pandemic situation. I want to congratulate many of you because some of you are not well, but still they are attending this program, and they are regular. They are very regular and interactive and participating. And I do congratulate all the members, and I welcome the freshers who are going to join us, and they have already taken admission, and they are going to join us quite within a short period. And I hope very good time you will have at Padmashri, and I assure you that we will not let you down, and we will not disappoint you in this, in the whatever about your expectations. Thank you.
Thank you. Manishi says it was very interesting and motivating series, extending my most sincere thanks to Principal Ma'am and the organizers. Thanks for the feedback. And Jyotika says all these sessions gave us the clear idea about patent filing and how to avoid plagiarism in research, and even got a clear idea how we can initiate our research work. It was very informative for me. Thank you so much for all the guides and definitely to our college. Thank you, Jyotika, for your feedback. And here, Hitayu says, very good and thought provoking. Congrats to the team and Dr. Anuradha ma'am. Yeah, thanks for all your feedback. And Payal says it was very wonderful workshop. It was organized very well. The speakers are outstanding. Thanks for all your feedback. Now ma'am.
Yeah, you can go ahead. I think we can wind it off.
Yes, ma'am. I'll go ahead with vote of thanks, ma'am.
Yes, please. And
Yes.
here I have a small announcement. All of you, please give your feedback. Feedback thing is being posted, and you need to really bear with us because it might take some time. Every day we can dispose only certain number of certificates, and please don't be in a hurry. Definitely you will get it, and don't keep sending mails or WhatsApping. You can inquire, no doubt about it, but just wait, give us some time. With this small announcement, I thank all of you once again. Over to you, Nutana.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Yeah, respected principal ma'am and dear participants, on behalf of our college, Padmashri Institute of Management and Sciences, and organizing team, I feel immense pleasure to propose vote of thanks to our eminent speakers. First one, Dr. Anuradha ma'am. Ma'am, your speech inspired us all. Thanks for explaining us about the importance of scientific communication and ethics, and also enlightening us on IPR protection in life sciences. We express our gratitude for the same, ma'am. Dr. Sushil Kumar Midda, sir. Sir, we are truly enriched by your 3 talks on knowing various types of research reports and getting familiarized with reference tool like so much, sir, for that encouraging sessions. Dr. Crystal Lato, ma'am, thanks for delivering a powerful talk on scientific writing and communication. Dr. Pulaya sir. Sir, we are immensely encouraged by your talk on identification of journals and the tips for publication. We extend our gratitude to you, sir. Dr. Shivakumara sir. Sir, we are truly enriched by your 2 sessions on understanding basic experimental design concepts and structure and organization of research reports. Thank you, sir, for accepting our invitation and delivering the talks. Dr. Savitri Bhatt, ma'am. Ma'am, we are glad by your talk on plagiarism. Thanks for accepting our invitation. We express our gratitude to you, ma'am. Dr. Seema Tarunam. Ma'am, we are really stimulated by your talk on review of literature. Thanks for delivering an effective talk, ma'am. Dr. Sudipta Kumar Mohanty. Sir, we express our gratitude for providing the basic knowledge about the statistics in biological research. Thank you so much, sir. Mr. Vivek Anand Sagar. Sir, we are immensely encouraged by your talks and interactive sessions on the topic overview of intellectual property rights and the process of patent filing. We express our gratitude to you, sir. Mrs. Girija, ma'am. Ma'am, we are really stirred up by your talks on patent, design, trademark, and copyright and their overview. Thanks for delivering your talk, ma'am. Mrs. Nandini Dholpet. Ma'am, we are pleased by your talk on the traditional knowledge to geographical indications and registrations. Thanks for accepting our invitation. We thank you for the same, ma'am. Dr. Balasubramanya, sir. I thank you, sir, for accepting our invitation and delivering an effective talk on knowing about the funding opportunities for patents. I also thank all the participants, who includes all our faculty members, outsiders, and all our students who actively participated and made this session successful. Thank you, one and all.
Thank
Ma'am?
you, Nutana.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Dr. Nutana and Sahana, for compiling all the things at the end. Thank you, ma'am. Shall I end the feed? I think all
Thank you for the organizing committee, and more importantly, the participants who are patiently coming and attending at the end of the day. And my special thanks goes to the management of Padma Shri Institute of Management and Sciences, and at the same time, the active participants, Dr. Muhib Jahan and Saumya, Nafisa Banu, and all other people who were continuously interacting with the speakers. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am, can I add one thing, ma'am, at the last
Yes,
point?
yes, please.
Yeah, I really thank all the all the speakers, and apart from that, the dedication and the motivation provided by you, ma'am, because the pinpointing and all the persons were very much coordinated, and the program was like up to the mark, on time, and the coordinators, I especially thank the ma'am for coordinating in such a way. It is not possible without a great motivating leader without another man. I really appreciate your hard work, each and every minute you are thinking of this, and that being reason, like, you have provided such a good course free of cost. Like, I appreciate the speakers, not only that, the organizers under the leadership of Dr. Anurag. Thank you so much, ma'am. Your work is really appreciated and has been very fruitful to hundreds of people. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Muhib ma'am, for your feedback. Thank you once again. Yeah.
Feedback. Shall I end the meeting?
Yeah. I think you can take one group photo, ask them to switch on their videos.
Sahana, will you take the screenshot once all of them?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, please switch on your videos. And for all the participants, these videos are available on YouTube. If you want to suggest to anybody, you can suggest and you can ask them to go through. If anybody wants to re-look into these videos, you can get into these videos. Yeah, Sahana, please go ahead clicking the snapshots.
Yes, ma'am. Done, ma'am.
Done?
Yes, ma'am.
On?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you, Sahana. Thank you all. We will see you in the next coming webinars. There will be many more exciting webinars like this. Definitely, I expect all of you to participate in this kind of